Roman Reigns, who enters every match clear-minded, level-headed. Roman Reigns has had more big matches in the last 4 years than any WWE superstar. I mean, to be fair, he was the undisputed WWE champion for 1,316 days. So that is a large part of it. And he conquered everybody that came in his path, from Brock Lesnar to John Cena. Roman Reigns has conquered them all. And now this issue that he has with Bronson Reed, who is representing the Vision here tonight at Clash in Paris, this stems from the Shield. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose, who ruled the WWE from 2012 to 2014. And Rollins had a plan B that, well, should I say Triple H had a plan B at the time, and Rollins would turn on his Shield brothers. And Roman Reigns never forgot that. And there has always been this never-ending issue between Roman and Seth. I mean, there's been forgiveness, there's been this, there's been that, but it's a scar that lasts a lifetime for Roman Reigns. And we've seen it reopen time, and seen that wound reopen time and time again. And the crazy part about all of this is that throughout this journey, Paul Heyman has always been looming. CM Punk brought in the Shield. CM Punk had Paul Heyman in his corner. And it only felt fitting that Paul Heyman was with Roman Reigns and helped Roman Reigns become the head of the table, the tribal chief that took WWE to the completely next level above all. Record sales, all of it. And for Roman Reigns, this is just one step closer to once again getting his hands on Seth freaking Rollins. Meanwhile, Seth freaking Rollins has his own issues to deal with tonight. And that's coming up in our main event in that Fatal 4-Way for the World Heavyweight Championship. But this is about a heavy-hitting bout. It is Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. These two haven't even really connected. These two haven't even connected yet. I get excited every time. Clash in Paris. It's always a great opportunity to hear the crowd in France. They always crush it every time. They bring the electricity. And Bronson Reed doing a bit of showboating there. He said, "Who's the man?" And for Bronson Reed, it's kind of a bit, it's a mind game thing. You learn that when you have Paul Heyman, when you have a Seth Rollins to guide you into this next level of your pro wrestling journey. He's got the muscle. And now it's about the mindset, taking it to the completely next level. From big to great to legendary. That's where you learn from the best of the best. And stealing those shoes from Roman Reigns, making Roman Reigns feel defenseless at times with the amount of tsunamis that were dropped on Roman. Look at that shoulder tackle, and no budge from big Bronson Reed whatsoever. And Reed says he wants another. And Roman gonna go for it. And nothing. Roman got sent back a little bit. Roman meeting a heavy hitter like Bronson Reed. It's not going to be an easy task. And what a right from Roman, playing it up on the cocky Bronson Reed. And swinging it back for a nice right to big Bronson Reed. And Roman Reigns has admitted he's having a lot of fun at this point. He is enjoying the crowd here in France. We've been here for about 8 days now. It's been an incredible, week plus. Getting to experience the best fans in the world. The city of love. And, of course, great pastries, too. Love a good croissant, but that's besides the point. As Roman Reigns was looking to show immense power, trying to pick up big Bronson Reed for a Samoan drop. But the size of Bronson Reed was too much for Roman Reigns. It's funny because the other night when Roman Reigns found out that Bronson Reed was actually Samoan, Roman Reigns said, well, that means he belongs to me. Roman Reigns created the bloodline that ran the WWE for 4 years while he was champion. It gave the opportunity for his cousins Jay and Jimmy and Solo. Other family members like Jacob Fatu, Talatonga, Tamatonga, Tongaloa. There's all these opportunities that have stemmed from what Roman Reigns has been able to accomplish these last years. And now this is a part of Roman Reigns' career where it's not about having to defend his championship day in and day out. This is about revenge. We saw what happened at WrestleMania between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. I mean, it was Roman Reigns had his wise man, his ex-wise man. That being, meanwhile, what a drive-by from Bronson Reed as Roman Reigns was trying to clear the announce desk. And now it's Bronson Reed mocking the tribal chief. And the Auszilla just bulldozing through Roman Reigns. And a big boot from Reigns, but look who's still on his feet. And counters, catches Reigns and slamming him. World's strongest slam at Roman Reigns, able to get the shoulders up at 2. And of course, got to give credit where credit is due to senior official Chad Patton, who is calling this meat-slapping meat match between these two meatheads in Roman Reigns and Big Bronson Reed. That world's strongest slam from Big Bronson Reed just wasn't enough to keep down Roman Reigns, and now staying on the attack is Reed. Look at these heavy fists on Reigns with these rights. Oh, what a shot to the face of Roman. Reigns gets back up to his feet, but looks of exhaustion. And it's probably not just looks. Oh, he got sent hard into that buckles. Into those buckles, should I say. I was going to say into that buckle, but into all 3 turnbuckles in the corner. And once again, Bronson Reed mocking Roman Reigns. But will this work in favor of Reed in the end? It's always good to be confident, especially when you're facing somebody like Roman Reigns. But is it a negative effect in the end when Roman Reigns stays clear and level-headed? Roman Reigns can go the distance. We've seen it time and time again. Roman Reigns has faced the biggest challenges when he, during his huge reign as champion. Is Big Bronson Reed just another bump in the road to climb back to the top of the mountain? And Reed just trolling the tribal chief, who is trying to get back up to his feet as he looks to rally, fighting back. And now he's back, clubbing back at Bronson Reed. And just gets slammed right back down to the mat. What an elbow. Just like that. Any little rally attempt from Roman Reigns just got stopped in his tracks. And the Oracle, Paul Heyman, enjoying every moment. And this used to be the point where it would be Roman Reigns who would be dominating the match, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's been a very interesting last 24 months for Roman Reigns. This has been great for Bronson Reed because having Seth Rollins, having Paul Heyman, they both know Roman Reigns' mindset. They know his moveset. They know what Roman Reigns is thinking. They know what Roman Reigns is planning. And that allows for Reed to plan around that and come up with his own strategy to block off any attempts for Roman Reigns to take control when he deems it necessary. But that's that part of it. There are always some things you can't account for, and that's willpower. That's fighting through. And meanwhile, Roman Reigns, who once again looks to rally, starts to fight back. But here comes a Samoan drop to Roman Reigns. This was effortless to Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns got crushed when he attempted it on Bronson Reed earlier. Let's get another look at this, effortless Samoan drop. Meanwhile, just lifeless is Roman Reigns in that moment after that. And now with Roman Reigns down and out, Paul Heyman has handed the Shula Fala to Bronson Reed, so he can show it off. He can mock. He can celebrate. But he's got to keep his eye on the ball. He's got to stay focused on the task at hand. Oh, what a shot from Roman. Perhaps Reed may have taken too much time showboating. And now it's Reed just hammering away on the OTC. Look at these massive headbutts to the tribal chief. Reed just has been all gas, no brakes throughout this match. His engine. I'll tell you what, his gas tank is full. And oh, look what he's about to do. He'll steal another pair from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has about had it. He's trying to take the shoes of the tribal chief, but he's had enough. And Roman Reigns fights free. Of course, those wrestling boots of Roman Reigns based on the Jordan 11, as you can see the patent leather on them. For those that are sneakerheads out there, such as myself. And Roman Reigns comes in with a couple of clotheslines, but Reed doesn't budge. Uppercut by the Tribal Chief, and a second one for good measure. And a clothesline to Reed, trying to send him over. And that time, Reed gets sent to the outside onto the floor. Perhaps the opportunity window is opening for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns looking to pull all the stops right now, not waste any time. Comes through with a patented drive-by. And into the post. But Reed now gets sent into the steel steps. Reed down to his knees. This could be the turnover that Roman Reigns has been needing to take the ball, get the touchdown, and take the victory. The crowd absolutely electric with Roman Reigns chants. That can give the energy. That can add to the adrenaline that Roman Reigns needs to. Oh, Roman Reigns got caught on a Uranagi and a senton to follow it up for the win, but not quite. Let's get another look as Roman Reigns went for the Superman punch, got caught by Reed with a Uranagi and then a senton. Unfortunately, it was not quite enough to keep down the Tribal Chief down for the 3. But the question is, then what is enough to keep the OTC down for the 3? Bronson Reed has Roman Reigns up on his shoulders. He's saying it's it. But Roman Reigns fighting back with some elbows. Roman Reigns trying to fight free, but still up on the shoulders of Reed, who's still holding on. Oh, look at this. Crucifix counter. Oh, and an air fall for Roman Reigns. Oh, what? Another Superman punch attempt, but a Death Valley driver. Will it be? And a kick out by Roman. And the longer this match goes on, the stress picks up from the intensity. Roman Reigns just kicking out before the 3. What a near fall. And I mentioned earlier in the match that Roman Reigns has gone the distance before. Roman Reigns has faced the greatest superstars to ever grace the presence of the world. Not just the WWE Universe, but the world. John Cena. Like I mentioned, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, just to name a couple. Triple H. Oh, what a big kick from Bronson Reed. Lays out Roman, sending him to the outside on the floor. Meanwhile, I think we're about to see a cannonball. Nope. Meanwhile, Roman caught Reed with a Superman punch. Locked and loaded for a second one. Knocks Reed to the mat for the win. But gets the shoulder up at 2. Paul Heyman is stressed. Roman Reigns finding an answer. Well, finding a response, I would say it would be the answer, but the answer to the equation would lead to the end of this match. And Roman Reigns just hasn't gotten there yet to beat Bronson Reed. You gotta wonder, what's it gonna take for one of these two men to get the upper hand on the other? Roman Reigns trying to pump himself up, get himself motivated to fight through, to get through this back half of this match. Bronson Reed has not been an easy challenge to deal with. And not just in this match, but over the last few weeks, all the mind games, all the times that Bronson Reed has gotten the upper hand on Roman Reigns on Monday Night Raw. It gets in your head, but now it's Roman Reigns' time when it comes to big matches and being on premium live events. Roman Reigns went for the spear, but Reed countered with a kick. And now Reed with a clothesline sends the OTC to the floor. Reed gonna fly and a suicide dive from the behemoth. And laying out the tribal chief is the Oscilla. That is 330 pounds of Bronson Reed just speeding its way right through and ramming through you to the outside on the floor. And perhaps this could be the end. And now the end is could be near for the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. The waves are high. Looking for a tsunami, but nobody home as Roman Reigns just barely getting out of harm's way. And Roman Reigns is fighting through. This time could be it. He went for the spear and he just got caught in midair. He just got caught by Reed. And a seated power bomb. Oh! But Reigns kicks out. What's it gonna take? I don't think I've ever seen anybody catch Roman Reigns on on contact from a spear like that. What a way to neutralize Roman Reigns' spear. Absolutely impeccable. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Whether you like Bronson Reed or you hate him, I can say that there are a lot more haters for Bronson Reed than not. Meanwhile, Reed looks to take another attempt on the tsunami, but Roman Reigns gets back up to his feet and nails Bronson Reed with an uppercut up at the top. What's the next part in the game plan, though? Where do you go? What a shot to Bronson Reed. And Roman and Reed fighting it out on the top. Roman perhaps was looking for a superplex attempt, but Reed fighting Roman Reigns off the top. Roman Reigns gets back up with a Superman punch. Uh-oh. What could this be for Bronson Reed? Could it be the big blow? And a massive Samoan drop. And this could be the opportunity for Roman Reigns to seal the deal. And he calls it. And a spear. This time he gets all of it, and it's all over. Roman Reigns gets the victory. You just saw the disappointment in the face of the Oracle Paul Heyman as Roman Reigns just went through the Oscilla himself, Bronson Reed. What's next for Roman Reigns? He just stepped through Bronson Reed. It was a hell of a fight. I'm not going to say it was an easy task because these two put each other through hell, sent each other to their absolute limit. It's been a while since we've seen Roman Reigns challenge the way that he was challenged by Bronson Reed in this match. But tonight is about celebration for Roman Reigns, and right now he's soaking it all in. What a moment for Roman Reigns as the ones are high in the sky here at La Defense Arena in Paris. You know, there's an old saying, if you come after the king, you best not miss. And I'll tell you what, Big Bronson Reed took his shot, and he fought hard. But Roman Reigns is above all. And now you see the look as Roman Reigns stares at Paul Heyman. Uh-oh. I don't think Paul Heyman knows what's about to happen. I don't know if he's aware. He's so focused on Bronson Reed. I don't know if he's aware of what's going on. Okay, I think now he realizes it. There it is. Trying to plead with Roman after everything you've done. Trying to play that game, huh? I think it's a little bit late for that, Mr. Heyman. Roman Reigns wants his shoes back. And the tribal chief gets his reward back from the tribal thief via hand delivery from the Oracle. Oh, wait. But Roman Reigns isn't done. The guillotine on Heyman. Heyman stabbed Roman Reigns in the back at WrestleMania, and here's his payback. Talk about a good feeling for Roman Reigns. Laying out Paul Heyman. And Roman Reigns lays out Paul Heyman and gets his shoes back. It's a win-win situation for the tribal chief. He's got two Ulafalas. He's got the Shulafala. It's a great night to be Roman Reigns. And as the Shulafala is back with its rightful owner, Roman Reigns working on separating the La Defense Arena. An absolutely incredible night. I thought Roman Reigns was about to sign those shoes. Roman Reigns signing the shoes and just tossing them into the crowd. What a moment. Absolutely crazy. That's going to be a pricey item. Oh my God! Broad Breaker out of nowhere, just launching Roman Reigns with a spear through the announce table. Roman Reigns was just enjoying himself, sending out the Shulafala into the crowd, one shoe at a time, all signed and ready to go. But you know who was certainly ready to go? The unpredictable badass who once again becoming unpredictable with a massive spear to Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns got through one per member of the Vision. It seems the next target is the unpredictable badass in Braun Breaker.